Heyho friends, welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to show you my PVE build of Shura's Collab hero class Saitama. 2 years ago, Rome had a collaboration with the famous manga and anime called One Punch Man, from which we got our first collab hero classes for Shura, aka Saitama, and Gunslinger, aka Genos. The collab was a success since both classes were and still are one of the best we have so far. Thanks to that, the collab got finally its rerun, so people can get the classes now if they had missed the opportunity to get them back then. Additionally, both classes get their class balance and buffs, making them even stronger than they were before. You can check out my last video about Saitama's before-after damage test if you haven't watched it yet. But how much stronger is Saitama now? Can this build compete with other PvE classes? Let's find out together! Before we start, don't forget to show some love, like, and subscribe. Alright, let's do this! First of all, I am going to show you how the stats should be distributed and which attributes are important for instances. Strength is your basic stats to boost your attack, so max this out. For Saitama, every 10 AG improves 1% movement speed, which increases 5 attack and 0.75% final damage of Enforcement of Justice, so max this out too. You can put the remaining points to fit for survivability, or Dex or In to boost your skill damage if you use the Nubia card. For legend instances, you need following requirements. In the following, you can see all my stats and attributes. For hero class, you can max out all the skills. All the skills can be leveled up with the skill points except for the core skill, which can be leveled up only by activating Rune's second line. Supreme Power is Saitama's core skill, allowing him to deal an extra damage every time he deals damage. The extra damage depends on your strength, and the higher the skill level, the higher the damage will be. With core level 4, you can slow down your target. In addition, after recent update, core level 4 get an extra effect, doubling the extra damage caused by Saitama. With max core level 7, your attack skill will ignore flee and shield of target with concentration battle state. You can even restore your HP after killing those targets. Additionally, after recent update, you will deal more damage and take less damage from target in concentration battle state. Enforcement of Justice is one of Saitama's main DPS, dealing high burst damage with splash damage that can ignore target's flee and defense. After dealing damage with this skill, the extra damage from core skill is also doubled. Successive Attack is Saitama's second DPS skill, dealing damage repeatedly every 0.2 seconds for 2 seconds. Concentration Battle allows you to fight one-on-one against your target. For the duration of this skill, you can only deal damage to your duel target and vice versa. With Jump, you can move instantly to a spot within 9 meters. Sadly, this skill is banned in instances. Workout improves your fit and strength by 50 and your physical and magical damage reduction by 20%, and those can stack up to 3 times. Normally you will lose all stacks except one after attacking players or monsters, but after recent update, the stacks won't be cancelled after attacking monsters. Additionally, you can stack this skill even more with the help of Saitama's exclusive weapon up to 5 stack, giving Saitama 250 feet and strength and 100% damage reduction in total. Fast move is Saitama's other crazy buffs, increasing your movement speed by 100% and physical damage increase by 50%. Terminating Punch allows Saitama to trigger Enforcement of Justice with auto attack. The trigger rate is 8% and stacks up every time it fails until succeeds. Additionally, each auto attack or consecutive attack increases damage reduction by 50% that lasts 3 seconds. Heart of Hero improves your survivability including Dark and Fear resistance, reduction of CC effect duration, and MVP and mini damage reductions. Thanks to Intuition of Hero, Saitama can negate all damage he receives as long as they are lesser than the value from skills formula. Agility of Hero increases attack and Enforcement of Justice depending on Saitama's movement speed. Saitama's auto attack can also increase your movement speed for every 10 AG, making both of passive skill compatible with each other. This is my equipment overview of main and shadow equipments. To boost your damage, you can use Dragon Slayer as your offhand. Try to get Armor Breaker as high as possible for your encha. In case you still need Ignore Defense, you can use Vicious Wound. For offhand, you can use Elite Star, Tossal, or following card. For armor, I currently use Cure's Armor to boost both my attack and penetration. Alternatively, you can use Soul Cage, Dragon Blood Armor, or Other Shore Patrol. Try to get Morale 3 or 4 to boost your Ignore defense. For cards, you can use following card. For garment, I choose Leather Pauldron to boost both my Ignore defense and skill damage with PDI as encha. Zenobia, Moonwolf, or following card can be used in garment to boost your damage. I use these shoes to boost my attack and penetration. Alternatively, you can use Dominator War Boots or Fair Judgment. Try to get high PDI as encha. There are some good cards for shoes like Moonistar, Edgar Star, or Flute Star. As low budget alternatives, you can use Water Spirit or Rainbow Fall card. For accessories, you should use Steel Ambition to boost your physical damage and attack percent. Alternatively, you can either use Diamond Earring for penetration or Heart of Molten Fire for fire damage. You need to get Sharp Blade 3 or 4 for your encha to boost your attack and physical damage. Moonlight Tendry Star is a nice option for accessories. If you can get Devil Governor or Bio Buffo card, use them. Titan is the best weapon you should use for DPS build. The weapon increases your damage against large and medium, but especially against large monsters, which can be increased even more by each refinement. It's also very important to get tier 5 as soon as possible to improve your Ignore defense against large monsters and your penetration against medium monsters. Try to get Sharp Blade or Morale 3 or 4 to boost your melee damage or Ignore defense. For cards, you can use Trickstar or Minustar card to boost your damage. In addition to Titan, Saitama needs to have his own exclusive weapon, Holy Glorious Punch. Since recent update, Holy Glorious gets a new tier 5 effect, allowing Saitama to stack up his workout up to 5 stacks. For that reason, it's mandatory to have this weapon in your bag. Basically, you use this weapon to stack workout, and then switch the weapon to Titan to attack your target. It's also enough to get one slotted Holy Glorious without any refinement, as long as its tier 5 is activated. For headgear, I currently use Snowy Owl to boost my element damage. Alternatively, you can use following headgear. Try to get high strength in your encha. For cards, you can use following card or any penetration or damage related card. Cute Blower is one of the best face headgear we have so far. Optimize this headgear by refining this to +6. Other face headgear that are useful are as follows. For Encha, you can go with Moral 3 or 4 or PDI. Ocean's Attachment is one of the best mob headgear for PvE. You need to get at least +6 to maximize the damage bonus from this headgear. You can use Lightfoot, Glutinous Imp, or any penetration or damage related mob headgear alternatively. Strength is the best enchant for this one. Currently I use Rough Wing to boost my penetration and because the headgear has Moral 4 as enchant. To boost your damage even further, I recommend you to use Goodwill Gift Box or Chicken Eggs. For enchant you can go with Moral 3 or 4. For tail, you can use any damage related tail headgear such as It's Too Late, Rock Bunny, or Beautiful Ensemble. Try to get Sharp Blade as high as possible to boost your damage. For shadow equipments, you can use following equipments. The enchant should be the same like the one for main equipments. For offhand, I recommend you to use Rosa Chain to improve your ignore defense. Alternatively, you can use Think Magic Bracelet or Skeleton Bracelet. For armor, Shine Hole's Robe is the best armor for DPS. You don't even need any refinement for this one. In the following, you can see what percentage of shadow equipments and what amount of HP you need to unlock all attack bonus from this armor. For garment, I choose White Duke's Mantue to improve my ignore defense and skill damage. I use Saint Mary's because the shoes are good shoes overall for both physical and magic user. Alternatively, you can use Little Fairies to boost your damage. For accessories, I recommend you at least to use Fox Teeth to get skill speed, which improves your movement speed even only for short time. Any accessories that are useful are as follows. For the attack mirror, you can use either Bilgit's Hammer, Combustible Knife, or Claw. For the defense mirror, you can use anything you desire. For the relic, I recommend you to use Horn of the Unyielding for better survivability, or Lord of Vein to boost your damage through penetration and higher element coefficient. For the attribute runes, you can put yours as shown below. For the advanced runes, you should prioritize to get all runes with second line to get max score level 7. Exercise Secrets rune adds AG for your workout, increasing up to 20 AG for each stack. Powerful Suppress rune allows successive attack to decrease target's damage reduction by up to 5%. Thanks to Undefeated Position rune, after using Jump you gain Anti-Fatal which can last up to 2 seconds. Power Imagines rune allows you to gain strength temporarily after killing your target in concentration battle state. With Farm Up rune, you can remove all buffs on your target shortly before attack using Enforcement of Justice. Limit Break rune increases the duration of fast move by up to 6 seconds. For Arcane runes, I recommend you to use following runes. Use White Blade rune to boost your damage against solo enemy. War Preparedness rune is a nice one to improve your survivability. With this rune and Saitama's damage reduction skills, he can survive the damage he receives better. And for the third arcane rune, you can choose whatever you desire. I choose Cunning rune for survivability. For AC runes, you can like on all the rune points with guild contributions. In the following, you can see all attributes you can get from AC runes. Prioritize to get important related attributes such as large damage, physical damage, and movement speed. Now I'm going to show you my PSR run. I was using full buffs including Fire Converter, Penetration Food, Meal B, and Small Alloys. In the following you can see the list of pro and contra of using Saitama for PvE. That's it, that was my PvE build of Saitama. In my opinion, this class is definitely worth it to try and can compete with most of PvE classes. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Feel free to ask and give comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. See you soon, your FLyTuT.